Last time on Magic and Steele.
Like a little globet.
Good word.
Is that what I heard?
Yes, good word.
Shopping.
Oh, sounds great.
By the way, I don't know if I told you my name. My name is Bika.
So when the door opens, we hear the angels sing from above.
Oh, that was so bad.
I draw my sword.
Wait a minute.
I can change that for you.
Okay, but just that part. Just that part.
I did not know. You don't know? It is
You
good to
don't know?
know. I know.
No.
I am new, but I know.
Really?
I mean, except for the one
rushes
part.
up to your face and goes.
I blow in her
Take
face.
that.
It's awesome.
I can feel the power. Behold the wizard. Oh.
If you please, I will bring you back to the comps.
Thank you, madam.
To
Thank
the
you.
cops. Did she say cops?
I believe she said comps. She starts to scream.
Why?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's official. A quest for Magic and Steele is live at Amalgam Comics. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here and joining us with DM extraordinaire, Amara. All right, so we're going to we need 4 volunteers that are going to take part of our, okay, we got 2 here, 3, 4. All right, right there, right in one row. Easy, I like it. You want to
We have our Vanna White. We have our own Vanna White right here.
Barbarian.
Ooh.
I'm a rogue.
Sneak it.
Oop, I'm a fighter.
Aren't you special?
Fight the good fight.
And Lana, last one. You missed.
I'm a paladin.
So, hand those out. Barbarian, Paladin, Rogue, and then the fighter will have their own. All right. I believe, so you guys are level 7. All right, Nunu, are we ready?
We are ready.
All right. So you guys have your characters and everything. So we shall start. You guys don't know where you are coming from. You don't remember the last thing that happened, and all of a sudden, you hear a voice in your head that says, "There are 9 contestants in this battle. Rules are simple. There are no rules."
Hold on a second. Does I hear in my head? Or
No, it is not the normal voice that you hear. You find yourself in a small, dusty room. As you look around, you see a barred door behind you. Through that door is a long, dark hallway. When you look ahead of you, you see wooden pillars and slits of light coming from above. Before you can do anything, you hear a loud click. The ceiling starts to lower down, making a ramp. Dust fills the air as you are blinded temporarily by the light, and you hear distant sounds of a large crowd cheering and monstrous noises and ground pounding. After a few seconds, you can see, and it feels as if something starts to pull you up the ramp and out into the open. Once you reach the surface, the ramp behind you closes, and you find yourself in the center of a huge coliseum. The stone bleachers circled around you have weird creatures, shadows, and undead all over. The walls around you are about 20 feet high, There are sand at your feet, and the entire battlefield is a circle with a diameter of about 60 feet. You see blood, some piles of bones, broken pieces of wood, and a turned over chariot on the field. You are not alone in the center. You actually see some familiar faces. There stands Rashandala, Aeschylus, Shaykan, Geb, and Nunu, all at the center of this coliseum.
Shaykan, who invited you?
I draw my sword.
No one did. Why am I always
No one
waking up
did,
in
so why
strange
are you
places
here?
with you?
Is the question.
Do we
Why
always
are
have
you
to
here?
fight?
What's going on here?
You guys are a little too close for my comfort. No, nothing.
Oh,
You have made it.
As you look up towards one of the sides of this coliseum, you see a box, almost like a room, and there, sitting in the big throne, is none other than Zuul.
There's
Oh, your master. So you brought us here.
master.
And
You're
he
never gonna
is
let that
not
go, are you?
alone. Help me, help! I'm trapped in this cage.
Oh,
I
of
can't
course
get
it's
out.
Stelly. Never mind. Stelly is the plot master.
ogre.
Now you shall fight the best warriors that I have found from different dimensions, and we shall see who the winner is.
Oh boy.
Best warriors. I'd like to see
I guess you're
that.
all gonna die today.
You start to hear the
Oh, this
crowd
is so
start
odd.
to become a lot quieter. And you see this small figure running across the bleachers and making like, oh, excuse me, get out of the way. And it jumps off the wall and down onto the Coliseum floor. And it looks like he was a little hurt. He splats on the ground. Ah! But then he gets up and runs over to you guys with his hands up saying, no, I don't have weapons. I don't have weapons. I make tribute to Zuul. To Zuul, I make tribute.
Squish him! Squish him!
No.
Somebody squash him!
I want to eat him.
No, don't touch
So
him.
it stays back to where it's not near you.
Ow.
And it looks at you and says, be quiet while I do this. So it takes a hand and it puts it up in the air and goes, oh, Zuul,
You are not
Squish him. Squish him.
Oh no! Hammer time!
Can I throw my hammer
You don't
at
have a
him?
hammer.
Chandela! Squish him!
Eat
I'm
him.
gonna throw you, Nunu, okay?
Squish! Throw me!
Wow.
Squish him! Someone throw your hammer! Just throw
Okay,
your
I'm
hammer! Do
throwing
it!
Nunu at
Flick
this
him.
guy.
undead come to life. As if you guys are trying to squish it, it's jumping around actually. You can't touch
I
it.
literally grab Nunu and chuck him at him.
Okay, grab Nunu, roll a strength athletics to see how far you can throw him. Roll it again. It didn't end.
Oh.
Okay, you pick up Nunu and
20
you try to
acrobatics!
shock put him over
I
your
get a
shoulder.
+5 with that.
So it's a what?
11.
You shock put him over your shoulder, but the little creature is about 20 feet away from you. You're only able to throw Nunu about 15 feet.
Okay.
So he splats on the ground right in front of him. And the creature actually jumps onto Nunu and continues his little
It was a good
That
try.
worked.
Shake on, I'll throw you next.
I'd like to see you try.
The new nation. Oh, Zuul
All right, wait, I gotta roll. I wanna roll to do a flip and push him off me.
do it.
15 plus 3. 18.
As Nunu does a flip and the creature falls off of him and onto the ground.
Teamwork.
But he continues, he jumps back up.
And I try to stomp on him.
Come, get over here! Come here!
Let
Eat
her
him.
finish at
Someone
this point.
eat him.
And then all of a sudden, an arrow whizzes through the air, and before you can touch the creature, it pierces him straight through the chest, and he falls to the
Whoever
ground.
did that, you're my hero.
What great archery.
Thank you for that armor coming in.
Poor Connie.
Sorry. Anyway, so that creature is down. Now Zuul looks at you all from under his cloak hat.
You must be
thing.
really bored that you had to
And-
gather us to do this.
He snaps his finger and says,
Raise the doors.
and you look
Oh,
from
boy.
under where he is in the Colosseum. There are 4 doors, and they each raise, and in them have warriors. One is a barbarian,
Am I
One
supposed
is
to be
a rogue.
intimidated?
one is a paladin, and one is a fighter. Dun dun.
Fighter.
Oh boy,
Oh, this.
Roll for initiative.
this isn't good.
So
to
everyone, we have a box that has a couple d20s in it. So tell me your initiative
I got a 2.
when you roll for it.
Oh great. Nat 1 for Nunu.
19.
That one.
Oh boy.
I got
I
a
roll a
6.
20.
Who rolled a 20? Brian?
Who do you think
Yeah.
rolled a 20?
Accurate.
Not surprised.
So-
Give
Yeah,
the
what did you
bear.
roll?
20.
Nat 20.
I rolled a 2.
Again.
You knew?
I rolled a nat 1.
Oh,
Nice. Aeschylus?
2.
Rashandala?
19.
Shakon? 6. Barbarian? 13 for your initiative.
Can you hear me? 13. Oh, there you go.
Paladin?
17.
17. Rogue?
18.
18. And Fighter?
14.
14.
Yeah, the fighter got the low number.
Says the guy who got a
That's
nat
okay, you
1
don't have
over
to
there.
say it in character for your initiative. All right. So you guys all told me. Fighter, how much health do you have? All right.
67.
Oh snap!
Nunu, how much is your total health?
It ain't no 67. Hold that thought. 45.
Geb, health?
39.
Rashandala,
61.
Aeschylus,
61 also.
and Shakon.
A whopping 22, y'all.
Really? Are you serious?
You did.
That's what it's been giving me.
You did.
Add like
Your
We
rope's not
did.
really helping you much.
25.
The DM is a merciful one.
All right. So everyone has rolled initiative. Now, the 4 players that came out of the doors of the Coliseum are all on a team, so you guys don't want to fight each other. You don't really know much about where you came from, but you kind of know basically what you like to do or how you want to act. The rogue is a human pirate captain whose dream is to gain enough treasure so he can retire to the ocean shore. So that's something of your background a little bit, and you can add to that.
You ain't taking my
And the
money.
Paladin, you're a human paladin, once a holy crusader, who is now consumed by vengeance because his order had betrayed him. So you can act on that a little bit too. And the barbarian is a Goliath Barbarian, who is a gentle giant, but does not know her own strength.
Oh, she's so cute.
All right. So,
And did you give the fighter?
and the fighter.
The fighter's a punk.
I don't know how. I actually don't even know your background. Well, however you want to be the background.
Wow.
A dwarf ex-soldier who is still has a soldier.
Look how little he is. He's a dwarf.
That
No
dwarf
offense,
is
Jake.
mine
I'll
to
probably
I'm
eat.
pretty sure the dwarf is still taller
right,
than
brother.
you.
Ooh.
All right, so initiative-wise, Geb goes first.
Yeah.
So he is not surprised at all that you guys are coming out of the doors. He knows what a coliseum is. He knows something's bound to happen. He's ready. What are you doing?
All right, so are they all like just lined up at the other side of the Coliseum?
Yeah, so you guys are in the middle of the Coliseum, and it's 30 feet away from one of the walls. So they're 30 feet away from you, and they're all pretty close together.
Okay. I am going to sit back and prepare an action to cast Flame Blade.
All right. Now it is Rashonda's
Gib, what are you
turn.
doing? Why are you just standing there? Do something! I'm not going first.
So, what I do know, these 4 punks just came out of a wall trying to start a fight with me. And I'm not gonna sit by and let that pirate over there take my cash money.
You tell him.
So I'm gonna rage and get ready for, to knock some heads.
Rage time.
All right. So Rashonda
Shocker.
rages and does a war cry.
Stand
And she
back.
gets a little buffer, and she dashes to the rogue.
Yeah. Money!
Now raging is bonus action, right?
I can tiger
It just
jump to
happened.
him.
It just happens. Yep.
It just
Are
happens.
you going to attack?
I have 2 attacks on my turn anyway.
So are you going to attack the rogue?
Yeah, why not?
Attack
I'm this
the rogue.
far, right?
Anyone I'm near, I'm
Bring
gonna
it,
attack.
sister.
Good luck with that.
Oh, wait a minute. Can I back up a second?
What?
I forgot some of my cool magic. Could I just blind all these 4 kids?
These 4 kids.
Sure. What's
Well, honey, you can only blind one person at a time,
Can
depending.
I?
Well, unless you use a higher spell slot.
which you only have a 2nd level spell slot, so you
At
can't.
5th level darkness one day.
Just blind the rogue.
All right, yeah, I'll just. No,
You
then
can
I'll
only blind
jump
one.
into the blindness. Forget it. I'm not a magic person. All right, just going back to.
What did we learn
Getting
from
it.
last
Take
time?
your hammer.
Hammer
Take
crush.
my hammer. Got my hammer, and I'm ready to go.
So
So I tiger
roll-
jump at this guy.
Okay, so roll your attack. Okay, so your total is a 13. Is that
Okay.
gonna head? You do not hit the rogue, unfortunately.
Crap.
That's for you.
I fall on my face instead.
You have another attack. Roll again.
All right, round 2. 13 plus 6.
You hit the rogue this time.
This time.
Roll for damage.
10. What's up? Plus.
Nah.
Is it plus 6, right?
It's plus your
3.
strength.
Oh, plus my strength. This kid dead.
This kid's dead.
My strength. Plus 2 or 5?
The modifier, dear.
Plus 2.
Plus 2.
Try to smash the rogue first, and he actually jumps right over your hammer, but then you take a nice swing back and hit him on the side.
You're
and he
joking.
takes 12 damage.
Ouch. Shot me with the backhand.
Take that.
Now, it is Rogue's turn, actually.
Oh.
Oh, he's coming back.
Oh, he's getting up. He's getting up. Crowd.
All right, so
Grr.
I take my cigarette, okay, and I take a cannonball, and I take both of my whiskers, and I light them all on fire at the same time. And I'm gonna hurl the cannonball at her.
At her.
That's a man, baby.
I stand by my statement.
Oh, this bitch gonna die.
Maybe I shouldn't have attacked this guy. He seems all right.
I didn't do anything.
I can feel it coming.
So, roll a ranged attack.
Oh.
So, Lana, box.
Lana, box.
Vanna, we need a box.
A 2. Unfortunately, the bomb.
It's a 2.
Unfortunately, the bombs come short of all of the players and go in between the 4 against the wall plus Roshandala and the other 4 that are in the middle of the arena, and they explode on impact on the ground.
Take cover.
They take pieces of the ground, so now it's about a 5-foot drop for a good 10 feet.
It's a little
diameter.
divot.
So you guys have to work.
Good luck jumping
get
out of
through.
there.
That's exactly how I planned it, yes.
Is there anything else you would like to do? You do have 2 attacks, Rogue.
I'm just gonna kind of back up a little bit, and it says here that I can do that without an attack of opportunity.
Yes.
So I just want to back up maybe like 5 feet
He's running. Good
to
job.
put some space.
Now you still have all of your move
Bite his
actions, so
legs
you
off.
can move around to a different spot in the arena if you'd like.
Okay. Well, I do want to back up, but kind of like away from them, so that we're not all like in a group.
Okay.
So I'll leave the 3 of them.
That's
by
smart
themselves.
with
So
your main
those
weapon
3
being
plus
bombs.
Roshandala are right there, and you're gonna back up away from Roshandala and go past the 2 other people, sliding yourself through, and then you're gonna make your way over to another side of the the Coliseum. But you're still pretty close to everyone, so you can easily reach them if you need to.
Perfect.
All right, so the rogue has taken its turn. Now it is Paladin's turn.
The great and mighty Uther shall not stop until he is bathed in the blood of the Skull and all of his acolytes.
Oh, this one sounds stable.
Who hurt you?
He had a rough childhood.
I shall swing my greatsword at
Roshandala.
Roshandala.
Bring it on.
Duck Roshandala, duck.
I'm not gonna dunk. I'm gonna take
You
it.
don't have much.
Yes, let her take it. Let her take it.
Block it.
That would be a 15.
You hit Roshandala.
Ah!
So roll for your great axe.
Great sword.
Great sword.
Long sword?
So I'm gonna roll for your damage. Unless
I mean, I put dice in there.
you did put dice. Okay,
I
no,
did put dice
roll.
in there.
Never mind. I wasn't sure.
Ooh.
11.
11
I'm sorry, 12,
damage.
12.
12
I can't do
damage.
Hellish
Roshandala.
Rebuke, can I?
What was that?
Hellish Rebuke. Can I do that?
It is a reaction. You
It
can.
is a reaction.
Girl, I'm gonna react to you.
So you take the 12 damage.
I get half that damage because of rage.
Okay. So you take 6 damage.
Ooh.
And you Hellish Rebuke. So roll for your Hellish Rebuke.
2d6.
Yes, make it so.
2d6.
4 and 3.
So you take 7 damage.
That's magical.
Plus
It's
1.
fire damage.
I see the great Skull has imbued you with fire.
You don't know the half of it.
Get hit.
Being singed, I shall back away as well.
Yeah, you will back away, won't you? Everyone's gonna back away from this girl.
Okay. All right. So you back away. Now it is actually the fighter's turn.
We were caught completely off guard.
That dwarf is mine.
Ironside.
Ugh.
I'm growling at you.
Growling at me.
Yeah.
You insolent pup.
I'm going to eat you.
In his elf form, too. He's not even a bear yet.
I don't usually hit ladies, but in your case, Susie, I'll make an exception.
Shakeon goes,
What are you going to do? Jump up and kick me in the
No.
knee?
I'm going to run. I'm going to run towards them.
All right. So in running towards them, you go such a way that you're not in range of Roshandala, and you make your way in front of Geb.
Oh, he's so cute. Look at him run.
He's smart.
Shakeon is rooting for his dwarven brother under his breath, like, yes, get it.
You're
And I
next, Shake
I
On.
smack Shaycon in the back of the head.
I'm in front of, or I'm behind you.
Okay, I elbow you from behind.
So I'd like to use Cleave,
All
which
right.
I can cause one creature adjacent to the one I hit with a melee weapon to take superiority die damage as long as I hit. So I'd like to hit 2 of them at the same time.
So you are going to roll for an attack to hit Geb, and then once you hit him, if you do, you will then cleave and hit either Nunu or Escalus. So
Okay.
roll for your hit.
And this is why I stand
Big money,
in the
big
back.
money.
Yeah. Wah, wah, wah.
Stand your ground.
I duck.
dude.
6 plus
Unfortunately, that hit does not hit Geb.
whatever my
Well, what's he plussing?
plus 7 or what's the
I think you probably have a plus.
It's +7 probably.
but it's still not enough to hit you.
No, that's 13.
Yeah, he's a pretty high AC. You do have
I didn't
another
even see you
attack
down
though.
there.
I do have another.
So you can still try to attack and hit this one, and you can use cleave for this
All
one
right,
as well.
this is one. 16 plus 7.
Nice. So this time
crap.
you swing your sword.
Where I got double hand axes.
Okay, you swing your hand axe towards Geb. Unfortunately, he's a little too lean for that, so he backs up a little bit. But then you swing your other hand axe and you cut him. And on your swing back to take your hand axe out of Geb's shoulder, you hit.
Aeschylus. Or you'll tell me who
You
I
hit Aeschylus.
Ooh, that's bad.
And roll for damage.
Better draw your sword.
I already did.
Oh.
Oh, he poked
You're
the
gonna
bear.
pay for that.
6.
Poked him good.
So Geb takes. Is there a plus to your?
Yeah, that's in
Okay.
my plus.
So
Roll, did you roll a superiority die too?
D8.
Yeah, so add that to the damage too.
is that to
he's
both damage?
5.
Just to the cleave for both of us, yeah.
So 5 he rolled.
So that would be
Okay, so
11 total.
Geb, you take 6 damage plus
5.
5, and
Okay.
Aeschylus takes
What's Aeschylus?
just 5.
Yeah, just the 5.
Just
Okay.
a scratch.
So Aeschylus, you take 5 damage,
Tis but a flesh wound.
and Geb, you
Oh, I'm gonna
take.
eat you.
So the fighter had gone. Now it is the barbarian's turn.
Please let this be a barbarian v barbarian.
Who is closest to me?
So Rashandala is right in front of you, and you have
Oh,
the
boy.
paladin
I
next
dare
to
you to try.
Do it.
Yeah, the paladin's right next to you. The fighter is actually in the middle of the battle.
Look, there are a couple mages on this field. You better
all of
take
them
them
are
out
still
first.
kind of together.
Okay, so I'm gonna head towards Rashandala.
Good.
All right, this is it. I'm taking on everyone today. And I'm gonna pull out my great sword
All right.
and kind of like drag it behind me as I walk up to it.
Oh, that's menacing.
As it drags across the sand, and you hear wood hitting it too.
And when I make my way up to her, I'm gonna look at her and be like, I am so sorry. Yeah, you're about to be. But I have to kill you now. You're about to be sorry. And then I'm gonna take a
Inspiration
swing
right
with my
there.
great sword.
All right, so roll for that.
Do it. Get it.
19 plus 7.
You hit Rashandala, so roll for your damage.
She's my favorite character too. I'm feeling pretty bummed about this. You're right
Dead.
After you.
Oh.
14.
14 damage to Rashandala, unfortunately, but she only takes 7.
Dang right, I only take 7. I'm about to bring some back to you.
So you hit
What
her
kind of
once with
reactions
your
do I
great
get?
sword, and it hits her in the arm, and it looks like it was a deep
Looks like you
cut.
almost took off my arm.
Not really, but then you can swing it back. And are you going to swing again?
I am.
All right, roll for that.
I roll for damage or
Whammy, whammy,
Roll
whammy!
the attack. So it's you get 2 attacks per turn.
Do I get any reactions?
You. How many times can you use Hellish Rebuke?
I don't know.
We'll figure that out.
18
You hit. Roll for damage for that one.
for 9 damage.
9 damage.
Okay.
9 damage.
9 damage. So you take 5 damage, Rashandala.
Really? You couldn't have made it 4?
No, I gotta
Take the
round
higher.
up.
That
I'm
doesn't.
sorry.
Yeah, that doesn't divide evenly. So.
4.5.
Take one swing with your great sword and hit her arm. Then you swing it back and you hit her other arm. And they both feel damage, and she's bleeding a little bit.
So
Is your blood a different color than red? Isn't it like purple or
Yeah,
black or something?
it's some funky color.
So is she going to take like disadvantages?
I'm gonna
on
take
her
some of my
weapons
blood
or
and
something?
put it on my
Who?
face as war
Rashandala.
paint.
Yes.
Shaycon is out for Rashandala.
You're out for me.
What? I didn't say
Your
anything.
true colors.
Right.
Nunu, I expect some back up.
So now it is Shaycon's turn.
You better hear me. I need some healing up in here because we got a rogue on our team.
Excuse me.
And I'm not talking about the pirate that's out for our cash. I'm talking about the bearded man lady.
Well, maybe it's. All right. That's it.
So Shaycon, You can do friendly fire if you would like to.
Oh, hell no!
I will turn around and use
So
the
now
sword on
we
you.
have
Yeah,
Shaycon
draw your
in the back,
sword on her.
Nunu and Aeschylus, Geb, and the fighter. And then about 15 feet from them is, or 20 feet or so, is Rashandala and the Barbarian. And the Paladin is a little bit ways back, about 5 or so feet. And the Rogue is out to one of the sides.
It's like everyone's obsessed with me here.
Because you look so
Someone
good.
shouldn't put
Yeah, you
herself
dang right I
front
look
and
so
center.
good.
You ran up on them.
I didn't
What
run
would you
up
like
on
to
anyone.
do, Shaycon?
Well, I think
I dare you to try. I am watching you like a hawk bird.
fate favors the cautious, so
The difference between a hawk bird and a hawk dog. Yes,
I
you know.
think
Right.
it is better for me to don my mage armor.
Yes.
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 And that will boost my armor class.
Everyone has their armor up.
Yeah, I don't know why you were nude, but we
wasn't
were all
nude.
dressed when we got here.
Honestly, you've been nude this entire time for the
So
most
Shaycon
part.
has his robes on, but he was dusty in that little room, so he takes his hands and he brushes himself off, and they start to glow, actually. They start to shine a little bit so that everyone
so
knows
shiny.
he has perfect...
Prestidigitation.
No.
What?
All right,
What are you
doing, Shaycon?
All right, so after I don my mage's armor,
Behold the wizard!
I'm going to. So I imagine I'm on the complete opposite end of the other people, yes?
Basically, yes.
Okay.
You do have the rogue about 30 feet from you to the...
Well,
one
though
side.
I'm a little upset that he tried to throw a grenade at me. Gosh. I'm going to use my Melf's Acid Arrow, which has a range of 90 feet.
You're fine.
And I will be making a ranged spell attack at the barbarian attacking Rashandala. Now, there might be some splashing of the acid. I'm so sorry. And spell attack. So that's a 15.
You hit. You just matched it.
Yes. So that is
Match set point.
so 44.
44. Go. 1, 2, 3,
Hurry it
4.
up, would you, old man?
6, 7.
You're so shiny.
Oh, thank you. Yes, so 7 damage immediately. And I believe anyone in the splash zone takes an extra 1 acid damage.
Which is nothing to me.
Rashandala gets spit on by the arrow and says,
Hits me in the eye. And now my eyes
he blinks
twitching.
it out, crying a green tear.
And Barbarian, keep note that at the end of your next turn, you take an additional 2d4.
So, Barbarian, are you going to rage?
No, I'm not.
All right, no problem.
She's
So you
saving
are
it.
taking how much damage?
7.
So the Barbarian is taking 7 damage.
Why did you do that?
Honestly, it was to hit the one next to you without seeming suspicious.
Did anyone else hear that? Because my ears did.
I roll for dirt kick on Shaycon.
Dirt kick.
I'm not trying to kill her. I'm just trying to maim her.
Somebody throw some sand in his
Is there
eyes.
anything
just
else
did.
you'd like to do your turn?
Well,
Move or whatnot?
well,
I think
I'm
you can
going to
move.
just like kind of side shuffle away from everyone a little bit.
Okay. Are you
Because
going towards where the rogue is or on the other side?
I'll go on the other side.
All right.
Because Nunu keeps elbowing me.
So Shaycon moves a little bit away from the group. So now it's still Geb, Nunu, and Aeschylus together, about 5 feet in range. And now it is Aeschylus' turn.
I draw my sword.
Shing.
Go,
Where's
Aeschylus,
your sword?
go! It's official.
Sparkle.
All right, so I'm near the fighter, right?
Yes, the fighter is in front of Geb,
Fighter against fighter.
and the rogue is off to the side.
That
So I
dwarf
put-
is mine, Aeschylus.
Which one? It's getting kind of hard to tell.
Why not
is.
both?
Por qué los dos?
I growl. very
I
angrily.
growl too.
And I'm not even a bear.
My dwarven brother, why are you with these imbeciles?
I don't know, honestly.
They obviously don't like you very much.
They
Come
don't.
to this
I'm
side.
so underappreciated.
Yeah,
I would totally appreciate
The
it.
only one who likes me is the fairy. The fairy.
I love you!
Thank you. Love you
Throw
too,
her
darling.
out.
I'm in this cage. I can't get out.
I'm coming for you.
No, help.
All right. I put both my hands on my sword, and I kind of pull it back, ready to stab, and I lunge forward, ready, going to stab the fighter.
The fighter, roll for your attack.
17.
You hit the fighter.
Go,
Roll for your-
Aeschylus,
Wait,
go!
I'm pretty sure.
Leave some
AC?
for me.
What was it?
It's a 17
AC.
plus
What's your AC?
5.
Yeah.
So he rolls
It's like 2,
okay,
right?
yeah.
He got him.
All right.
It's
so
a
that's
hit.
with my sword, so I do
Roll for your sword damage.
so 5 plus 2, so 7 damage.
7.
So the fighter takes 7 damage from a sword that Aeschylus unsheaths and tries to slice you.
But a flesh wound.
How much? 7 damage?
It's gonna be more in a minute.
All right, so now it is Nunu's turn, and he wasn't prepared at all.
What?
He saw you guys come out.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
you got him.
And
What?
everything, like all the monsters
There's a
that are
fight
on the bleachers, and Zuul and Steli being trapped, and everyone fighting, and these 4 coming out, and he tries to grab one of his weapons or one of his components for his spells, and he actually starts to trip on the sand, and he falls back, and now he is prone. So in order for him to do anything first, he has to get up.
Oh! Okay. Nunu, you fool. My bad.
What are you doing, Nunu?
How do
Looks
I
like
get
a
up?
turtle.
I
DM,
thought I
how do
was
I
the
get up?
clumsy one.
You use your move action.
Move action to get up. Hiya!
Okay, now you still. Do you have any more move action? You can't. No.
just one.
You
He can use his normal action to move again if he wants to.
Yeah.
But then he can't attack or cast
You
spells.
can either cast a spell or you can move.
Okay. How about, can I do my bardic inspiration as well to one of
Sure.
my friends? And that's separate, right? 'Cause
That's a
my own
bonus action.
bonus. All right. So I bardic inspiration to my friend Shaycon to give him a little morale boost so he doesn't change sides.
There you go. Yeah, not speechless, aren't you? Yeah.
He has a little tear coming out of his face.
And then I shall shatter my foes.
So you've got the paladin and the barbarian. They're about 10 feet from, or 5 feet from each other, and the barbarian's 5 feet in front of Rashandala. So if you do shatter, you are going to hit the crowd.
Yeah.
Do it.
Don't care about the crowd. We were brought here at false pretense.
That's messed up.
10-foot radius.
All right, so shatter. The barbarian and paladin must make a
And should we Chandala?
no.
It's a Constitution save.
Constitution save.
Constitution saving throw.
So roll a d20 and add your Constitution save. So barbarian, you have a +6, and paladin, you have a +6. Lana.
Mana. Come on, Ben.
Microphone.
Yeah, 22.
All right,
What?
so you are fine.
What?
DC's 14.
I call foul.
16
Check
plus
that
6.
dice.
Okay, and the barbarian is fine. Do they take any damage?
Half.
They take
So you take half damage. So we're
Half
gonna roll
of my-
damage of the shatter.
Yes.
Roll it.
Half of my 3d8.
So roll 3d8.
1, 2, 3, 17.
You have dice in front of you, but okay.
I have
so
dice
you
right here.
guys
He has dice
take
on his hand.
9 damage, right?
Correct.
The great
Now, what
and
does that
powerful-
shatter sound like?
That was my shatter.
Sounds like an angry cat, apparently.
Sounds like a dying
the
cat.
barbarian and the paladin feel this force that almost tries to push them to the ground, but they stay stable, but they still feel a push on their
Knocks
person.
the wind out of you.
And they are dealt 9 damage. The crowd behind them, some of the bleachers actually break at the force of this, and you see bones and dead body parts and everything flying off and falling into the Colosseum.
Oops, sorry about that.
I love it.
My bad. My bad.
Sorry,
My
not
leg.
sorry.
All right,
And then we come back.
and now we come back to Gib.
I was gonna play nice with you, dwarf, but okay, I'm gonna
You never
use
play nice with
conjure
dwarves.
animals to summon a pixie.
What?
Yeah. Yep.
A pixie.
A pixie. pixie.
Are you kidding me?
And then I'm going to, on the pixie's turn, after it does what I instruct it to do, use my movement.
Okay.
So
I'll show your pixie
I
what to
summon
do.
a pixie, and it has to roll initiative so that it gets a turn order.
Are you rolling it or me?
I'll roll it.
Because he has weighted dice, that's why he's rolling it.
Its initiative is 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
So you're gonna prepare your movement?
I'm preparing to use my movement for when the pixie does what I tell it to do.
Alrighty.
And I whisper in its ear
You
as
whisper
it's
sweet
summoned.
nothings.
Yes.
So, this elegant elf that has long flowing locks
Queen of
is
all
standing in
things
front of
fabulous.
you, and he mutters some words to himself, and this little pixie appears,
A pixie.
and he whispers into its ear, and he stands there.
I thought you were a bear man. And you summon a pixie.
OP Pixie.
You'll see.
Probably blows
All
up.
right, so now it is Rashandala's turn.
Rashandala. Everybody loves Rashandala.
That's true. All right. So what I'm gonna do
I love the theme song.
first is I'm gonna attack the barbarian. She shouldn't have messed with me. That's what I'm gonna do first. So I'm gonna try to attack her. I got 16 plus.
You hit the barbarian.
Yes, I do. Okay.
Are you apologizing like she is?
Am I apologizing? Are you kidding me? This girl's about to
remember
go
who
in the
you're
dirt. She's done. All right. Ready?
Ready.
Freddy.
A 5 plus 2 is, yeah, but I'm gonna do another plus 2 because I get a strength advantage 2 times a day, so plus 4, so 9.
So you're taking 9 damage with Rashandala's hammer.
But she's raging.
No, she's not. I'm raging.
Oh, she's not?
No.
I thought she was.
She did not rage.
Oh,
I
raging.
thought she said that she was raging when she hit my head.
Yeah, no, she is not
No,
raging.
she's not raging.
That's against your nature.
But
I am kind and gentle.
just so we're clear, are you gonna rage next, or you're still gonna be calm?
She's not gonna tell you.
I'm very calm right now.
All right, she's calm, so I'm gonna stay in the pit and hit her again.
All right, roll for that hit.
All right, roll a d20
She's testing
first.
her patience.
13 plus. I always forget.
You hit.
Okay. 5 plus 4. I'm gonna do the same thing again. So you get another 9. How much health do you have? I'm gonna tiger jump out of this pit
The barbarian.
now.
That's not the right person. So the barbarian in front of Rashandala is just taking these hits, and she looks sad.
I'm so sorry. I almost cleaved off your arm with my sword.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that too.
But it doesn't look like you're doing much damage to her still.
So you know what?
She's just like taking it, not even like moving at all.
She's crying and she's making me extremely uncomfortable. So I'm gonna just tiger jump like back away as my move.
So, barbarian, you have
I'm sorry.
a attack of opportunity against Rashandala. Would you like to take it?
I would like to take it.
Okay.
Are you kidding? My tiger jump didn't save me from that.
No. Roll for your attack.
4 plus 7.
Okay. So you try to swing your great sword towards Rashandala, trying to get her tail as she jumps away, but you miss.
Can somebody else handle her? Because this is really awkward.
So Rashandala jumps away and she jumps towards them.
I
Towards the
guess
fighter?
I'm gonna go to the rogue again next.
The rogue?
No, I'm not gonna jump towards him right now.
She's making this decision as she's like,
Yeah, I'm like in midair, like.
You can go to any character and pretty much be in closeness with them to engage battle.
All right, I guess I'm just gonna go. Where's Nunu on this field?
Nunu is behind Geb, who is next to the fighter and Aeschylus.
Where's the rogue at this point?
The rogue is on the other side of one of the, but you can
he's closer
jump to
to
him.
next.
Just jump to him.
I'm gonna go towards Shaykan. He's
All
my
right,
friend,
so she
right?
jumps over Nunu, Aeschylus, Geb, and the fighter. Just one clean from where she was with the barbarian, jumps right over them.
It's not human.
And is in between them and Shaykan.
Hey, what's up?
And now
Nice to
it
see you.
is the rogue's turn.
Oh boy.
All right. Can I check for traps?
Sure.
That was a joke. I'm sorry. I thought that would be funnier. It sounded funnier as it was coming out of me, but it died on the floor just right
But
there.
that's actually
Yes, you
like
should. Yes,
a
waste
really
your turn.
logical thing
Yes.
for a rogue to do.
All right, so this is a serious game then. We're going to be serious. All right, so it says here that I can sneak attack a creature if there are no enemies adjacent to it. Are there any bad people in my area that are not near anybody other people?
Well, Nunu.
He's behind me.
I think we.
No,
I think we all
said
have a buddy,
enemies.
actually.
Yeah, they're all pretty close to each other, unfortunately. But you can, if you can go attack either Geb or Aeschylus, and because they're in battle with the fighter,
Okay.
you can still get a sneak attack.
Okay. So then I think I'm going to sneak up behind Geb.
Okay.
Do I have enough speed to do that?
That was a mistake.
Watch
And
out.
we're going to do, I have 2 short swords.
All right.
So I just,
So you take them out and you prepare your attacks. Roll for your attack.
all right. That would be a 13.
13 does not hit.
Is that a plus anything, or that's a total?
No, total, 13.
Okay.
No joy.
No hit.
Your first
That's okay.
sword, you weren't ready for your jump when you got there, so you kind of landed and slipped a little bit on the sand and went to cut and missed him. But you still have your other sword.
Oh,
Attack.
you're next, pirate.
Roll again, or unless you don't want to attack.
A 21.
You hit
that
him
hits.
this time. Roll for your damage.
This is unrelated, but does the rogue still have his mustache? Because last time I checked, he set it on fire.
Oh yeah, that's on fire.
It's
Yes,
still on fire?
the ends are burning. Burning
Ah, they're
nicely.
slowly
still
burning.
Very
All
slow.
right.
Slow burn.
So you get your dice for your sword to hit, so it's a 1d6 plus your damage
Correct.
4, and you also get the 4d6.
I also get what? 40?
4d6 for the sneak attack. Would you like me to roll your sneak attack?
Thank you, yes.
Because I have 4 dice.
And then add 7 to that.
Ooh. 24 damage for sneak attack.
I'm going to
into a bear
kill
again.
all of you.
So Geb takes 24 damage. Holy crap.
Yeah, how much do you got?
What do you got?
Not a lot.
He did, is what he's
I'm
trying
not
to
dead
say.
yet.
Somebody heal
So
him.
Geb takes 24
Nah.
damage plus the 1 damage. And he takes an additional 5 damage. Are you down?
Additional
Not quite.
5.
Not quite.
Not quite.
Why does he take an additional 5?
Because the sword that hit.
Oh, that's just.
So he gets the hit, which is the 1d6 plus 4, and then he also gets the sneak attack. So he took a total of 29 damage. You're
Freaking
good.
rogues, man.
So
This is why they invited me.
So,
I do
Geb
big damage. Big damage.
was not ready for that at all. He actually goes down onto one knee.
But it's okay.
Enough, Geb.
You have a
And
pixie.
he's breathing very heavily.
Oh, you'll see.
And now
I ever get
it's
Is that so? Does he have disadvantage now, or
no,
Okay.
he's
just checking?
yeah, it's just like his body language.
Understood.
So now it is the paladin's turn.
Recognizing the fighting style of Shay Khan, the great and powerful Uther fills with rage and exclaims, "You cannot hide behind the bearded one, Squall, the great and powerful Squall."
What?
Sorry, what?
Squaddle. I say Squaddle.
Is that a
You're hiding
Pokemon?
behind
Squirtle?
Me? Are you talking to me?
Okay.
The bearded one.
Oh, I'm the bearded one. Hi.
You are bearded. I'm next to you. I was confused for a second. About to get
Yes,
real up in
unstable
here.
one.
I charge the bearded one. And
So
cast
you
Hey,
Hunter's Mark.
Shaken. Somebody's coming at you, I think.
You
I
run
kinda
towards
see 'em.
Shaykan,
Miss.
and
Cast Hunter's Mark.
you look dead in his eyes, and you mark him with the hunter's mark.
I feel dirty. I've been marked.
I'm just gonna like side shuffle out of this awkward situation.
You would.
I don't think I'm involved.
Are
in
you gonna
this.
move all the way up to him?
Yes.
So you're right up against him. Okay.
That I might swing my long sword at him.
And you have one swing
Okay.
to hit. One sword swing.
A singular one.
So roll for your
I fall to the ground.
You roll
That
one?
would be a 10.
Oh, you roll a 10. Okay, you don't fall. Don't worry. You don't even drop your sword. Okay?
Oh, no,
you
no.
stay firm. You ran so quickly towards the dwarf.
That mage armor, though.
And you're not used to this sand at all still. So you slip as well, but you try to swing, but you
Just a bit off balance.
A little
there.
too much there, guy.
kind of get your footing, the skid, like skidding to a
Yes.
stop kind of thing. He
Whoopsie.
still has his hunter's mark on.
Oh my.
This time, swing
I was
it,
like right in front
swing
of
it
me
right.
now, right?
Hit him out of the park. I'm rooting for you.
All right, so now it is the Pixie's turn.
Okay, so the pixie turns to me and casts Polymorph, turning me into a medium-sized brass dragon.
Brass dragon!
And as my prepared movement, I fly 80 feet up in the air.
What are you, Ged?
So
that's what it was.
Health.
As this dragon flies up into the air, he actually loses his consciousness, and he's not Geb anymore. He kind of starts to form
I'm
into...
going to eat all of you.
And he conjures up a big fire breath, and he shoots it down to the Colosseum, and everyone in it is scorched and burns, and everything falls.
Do you guys have fire resistance? I don't think so. I do. Bye.
Everyone takes damage, and they all everyone just blacks out. And
How much damage?
Oh, so we must be running out of time, I guess.
Magic.
Our time is almost to an end, I would say.
so now everyone are just in a pit of blackness. You
Should've
don't
killed Gab.
See anyone? You don't hear anyone.
And you're calling me the traitor.
I didn't say anything
all
about
of a
you.
sudden, Rashandala, Aeschylus, Geb, Nunu, and Shaykan wake up, and you guys are in camp.
What the?
What the?
You
I lunge at Geb.
trying to hit him.
No, you don't lunge. No. And the Palidan Barbarian Fighter and Rogue, you guys wake up in your original beds, places, towns, and you are
Well,
not
that was
sure
weird.
It was all just a dream. All just a dream.
It was
About
one of the
today.
weirdest dreams you've
Didn't
ever
you
had.
make
Trust
that dream?
Geb again.
You all find a gem in your pockets, though. Just them, not you guys.
Aw.
Why am I still crying?
Great. It looks like that rogue actually ended up shoplifting after all.
Wow.
So I was gonna take the time. We have about like a couple minutes left. If you guys had any questions or anything.
Just
and
before we
also
do that,
to,
so
like-
make sure we have it. Everybody on mic, please tell us your Twitter handle, because we have some friends here from Twitter. Chaotic Anarchy, right?
Yep, that's me.
So the barbarian that was
Chaotic
playing.
Anarchy with an extra A, actually.
Buzz Lightyear, BUZLYTYEAR.
Grizwix.
And we have Eric. Eric is our
I am
king.
Twitterless.
He's Twitterless, but that is how we named our King Eric, after our friend Eric,
Yes.
who
Thank you,
came to
thank
see us today. Thank you very much.
Melly.
And a hand
That's
for
Twitterless.
and a hand for Ilana, our Vanna White, please. Thank you. She's been hanging out with us all day. And to Nathan over here, the big boss with the Philly Podcast Podfest. Thank you for having everyone out today here. And Amalgam Comics, give a hand for this place. Is this place awesome or what? They let us come here for nothing to use this place. So if you haven't done so yet, please buy something, have some food or whatever. We bought some shirts, and just be a good patron while you're here. All right, finish up.
So you guys are done, unfortunately, unless you wanted to say any last words.
Any last words before your death?
All right, so you guys are awake in camp
what a
now.
dream.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any last words before Rashandala rages on your butt?
So you're awake in camp now, and you don't know if everyone was in the same dream as you. So you have no idea.
What was that?
You just all wake up at the same time.
Oh, that was
But
terrible.
Sally's still sleeping.
Oh, great.
I'm sorry, no,
Somebody
she's on
throw
Geb's
her
head
out.
saying, Homo goi goi fi ji zao, homo goi goi fi ji zao. So what are you guys doing?
So I'm like eyeing
back to
Geb,
bed.
like,
my palms are sweaty, my knees are weak, and arms are heavy.
You're probably
There's
changing
vomit
your
on my sweater
undergarments, I'm
already.
sure.
But I didn't have no mom spaghetti.
I put my head back on my pillow and just.
Is
So
that
Aeschylus goes back to sleep.
Yeah, I'm like.
Yes, I get some water from my water skin and just kind of douse it, dab it on my face, and
Shaykan, I believe you spilled some of that water in your lap. Is that?
yes, that's what it is.
Okay.
I prestidigitate myself to look clean, and then I lay myself back to sleep with one of those mask thingies that go over your eyes, because that's how I roll.
What are you doing, Geb?
I wake up from my meditation and I'm like, I'm a dragon now.
Now he has a dragon complex instead of a bear complex. That's good.
Oh yeah.
So you're just eyeing Geb, just like up and down.
I'm like really wanting to attack him, but I'm just gonna
better.
I'm just gonna blind him and then walk away.
So she casts blind on Geb,
Maybe if he can't see me, I can't see him. I don't know
What kind of
how it
save
works.
is that?
Make it a con save.
So we are at
14.
Empire Steel on the Twitters and magicandsteele.com with an extra E on the end, STEELE.
What's the E for?
Entertainment.
Ah, there it is.
Geb, you are blinded in one eye. That's it.
It's okay. I'm just adding people to my list.
You don't know it's from
I
me.
say that list every time
Huh?
before I go into
You don't know
meditation.
it's from me. I just
I've only
happened to be
blinded in one
staring
eye.
intently at
Nunu,
you.
what are you doing?
All right, I am ending the show. So just, I'll give you the last word. Just so you guys know, we have some stickers, some swag, some small little pins if you'd like some for our friends and anybody, patrons that came by. Also, our little cards you can so you can remember us by. But definitely some stickers. We have some large stickers and small. We have more than what's there, and little pins for your book bag. DM, any last words?
So as you guys are sitting in camp and trying to figure out what's going on, Stelly jumps up and flies in the air and screams, "Ah! Oh my goodness, you
What
guys
was
were in a
that?
battle, and there was a dragon, and there was fire, and there was a bomb, and Stelly. And it's so much for her that she just kind of falls to the ground and faints.
Okay, good.
And that's it. Good.
I put Stelly in my pocket.
Thank you so much, guys, for coming
all
out.
try to forget.